always wondered about the wisdom of a 5'6" referee throwing it up between two 7-footers.
Well, the second time around, Moses Malone doesn't even contest it. Ball controlled by Dallas.
When the Sixers have played the Mavericks in the past, Mark Aguirre's gone crazy on this team. He got 79 points in 2 games against them last year, but Julius was on him. Tonight, Julius is on Rowe. Rowe might have a big night against Julius.
Moses Malone, only a 44% shooter from the field, but the 7th best scorer in the NBA, as well as the 2nd best rebounder. Barkley with the offensive board goes up and scores. You might notice the little black marking on the side of the 76ers uniforms. That is in memory of their very popular public address announcer Dave Zinkoff, who passed away on Christmas morning. Aguirre down the lane for his first 2. We close out February and look forward to going into March in the long, ever-long NBA season. Aguirre from the corner, and the Mavericks are now 5 for 5 as a team.
Have the Mavericks hit the rim yet with a shot?
Jones tries to get it to Barkley. Erving has to save it. Now in a mismatch with Harper. Glides in, throws up an air ball. Bobby Jones goes low to Barkley. And there you see the muscle game of Charles Barkley, who averages 19.5 a contest. Moses looks at a double team. Now Derek Harper sags off. Bobby Jones gives it up to Barkley, who just literally tries to pull the rim down with that slam dunk. And the Sixers are within 4. Blackman gets a hand on the alley-oop pass meant for Julius Erving, and Aguirre goes the other way with it. Nice passing by the Mavericks as Derek Harper sets up Blackman for the layup. Julius Erving down low. And he gets his first points of the game, and now every 76 starter sans Bobby Jones has put points on the board. Aguirre with a nice job of keeping the ball away from Barkley. Gets it under control and has a layup. There's McAdoo handling the ball for the first time tonight. The doctor works outside. In traffic. Turnaround jumper. Goes for Julius Erving, who's got 4. See Aguirre to Blackman. Perkins will chase it down in the corner. Usually doesn't happen to Philadelphia, as Malone, Barkley, and McAdoo were all there, but none of the 3 able to come down with the rebound. This time Moses has the position. Sixers look to get to within 8. And again they go low to Erving, who smacks it off the glass. And Dr.J now with 6 in the period. He's coming off a 22-point and 32-minute outing against the Bulls. Erving goes the other way. Coast to coast, switches hands. McAdoo eventually ends up with it. And Perkins with good position. So the Sixers didn't lack for opportunities. Aguirre at the other end. Floats past Maurice Cheeks. And now the Mavericks with 2 players in double figures.
Tell you what, Erving's got to love having a guard on him. Oh, look at that
Great
pass.
adjustment. How in the world did Erving, who went all the way up and almost had come back down, somehow got that ball to Moses Malone? Aguirre turns on Barkley.
Ooh, important shot for 2 reasons. Not only it's 2 more points, it was taken so quickly now that Dallas will still get the last shot of the period. As you see the 3 scores, that's the interesting game tonight. And there's an interesting fellow. Boy, Barkley, you know, I'm not so sure that tee's a good thing for Dallas.
Yeah. Well, this is a kid that plays mad most of the time.
You know, this game has been almost devoid of any kind of run since the middle of the first quarter.
Oh, look at Erving with a fine move inside. 3rd all-time leading scorer in professional basketball. Gray hair he's got kind of makes him look distinguished, doesn't he?
He looks like Senator Erving.
Yeah. A lot of people think he may well go into politics when he quits playing basketball. Take away by Maurice Cheeks, who gets it to the doctor, who puts on a move that only Julius Erving can perform, and the doctor goes into double figures.
That's a double hernia for half the guys in this league to just try that shot. Wow.
Well, that is one of the reasons why this game is sold out tonight. People hoping to get a glimpse of the doctor doing what he has become so famous for. Mavericks crashing the offensive boards, and Aguirre up now to 14 as we take another look at the Erving left-handed flip at the other end.
There's another one. Oh.
Erving misses this one at the other end, and Moses Malone is going to get called for the loose ball foul. Roll Blackman squares up, but can't get this one. Bobby Jones with the outlet, stolen by Derek Harper. To Blackman. Aguirre on the offensive glass, and Malone lays off, and Aguirre now up to 18.
You know, Malone laying off, though, is a smart play. It's plays like that that keep him out of foul trouble, and he's really not a leaper. He's a banger, like right now.
Yeah, he's banging inside. Not going to be denied this time. And Malone, though, held in check. That's only a 6-point. Aguirre.
Yes.
Well, Mark Aguirre loves to play the Sixers. Averaged 39 points against them last year. Barkley from about 17 feet. Bottom of the net time for Charles Barkley, who's got 12.
Interesting that Erving is now a forward. They've gone back to Julius Erving at forward and back to Moses Malone slam down.
You see the good job Donaldson has done there a moment ago. Anytime you can play close to Moses Malone, and look at Erving working on, Aguirre working on Erving. They make the adjustment at halftime and put Erving on Aguirre, who really marked his own the last couple of years.
Yeah, I'd be surprised. I bet you would too. There's Barkley with the tongue point again in the hoop.
All right, Barkley with good range, and he's now up to 15. And again, it's Maverick lead is down to 7. Cheeks on the give and go from Erving. And we seesaw back and forth between 7 and 9. Sam Perkins on a drive goes into double figures. Sedale 3 crashes in to take the rebound away from Barkley, and now Philadelphia's got a chance to get to within 5. And again, it's Mo Cheeks pulling the trigger. This one very short, but there's Barkley. Boy, in Philadelphia, between Barkley and Malone, they seem determined to try to pull a rim down tonight. Holy cow.
Ooh,
Erving intercepts the pass by Harper.
Look out here.
Goes the other end. Finger rolls it through. The dock up to 15. Maverick lead is all the way down to 3 points, and Dick Motta is going to be forced to call a timeout.
Ooh, tough shot off a pick by Blackman. That's a shot he didn't shoot particularly well when he got here. That runner off the move.
Malone won't drive this time. He'll hurt the Mavericks with about the 10-foot jumper. He's got a 7-point period working. He's up to 13. Dwyer will go back to work. A couple of up fakes. Barkley can't control the board, but Sedale 3 ends up with it. To Cheeks. To Barkley. Ooh. Barkley looks like a candidate in a slam dunk tournament. How many of those has he had tonight?
I think that's dunk number 5.
7-point period for Barkley, who's up to 19. Perkins leans in. Cheeks and the Mavericks in a dismal run right here. Nice defense by Harper, but Dr.J stays after it. He reverses. He's up to 17. Malone outside of his range, one would think, but Malone continues to stack them up. He's got 10 in this quarter, and the run has reached 13. Back to Moses. Barkley on the offensive glass will go up strong, scores and is fouled by Perkins. The run has reached 15 in a row when Barkley has a chance to make it 16. 4th personal on Sam Perkins. You realize Barkley's only 22 offensive boards behind Moses Malone, who is considered to be the best offensive rebounder in the game. Blackman works the baseline, scores, and is fouled. The run of 15 in a row comes to an end. And again, they go to number 2. A fall-away jumper by Moses Malone, who is just having an awesome 3rd quarter. He is dominating the ball game. Aguirre at the other end, blocked by Bobby Jones. Cheeks comes down with it. To Malone. Thank you very much.
Well, they have worked this play to its death. Malone twirling from the wing.
Now Moses took it a new direction that time and really put up an ugly shot. Blackman at the other end has 25.
Uh-oh.
There's Moses barging in. He's up to 24.
You know, he's not just a thug. He has an amazing touch around the basket when he gets off balance.
Blackman on the give and go from Vincent. But Erving and Malone remain on the Sixer bench. Barkley drives around Mark Aguirre with ease, and Charles Barkley up to 23. Philly looks to stretch it back to a 6-point advantage on this possession. Down low they go to Barkley. There's another one. Barkley with 25. Aguirre works down low. Looks like Barkley got a piece of it. And Philly looking to build it back up. And there's that man.
Oh.
27 for Barkley, and it's an 8-point game again.
Dick Motta encouraging vocally Mark Aguirre to play better defense from the bench. Barkley is just wearing him out, and the Sixers know it. They keep looking for him.
Barry Moss Mavericks will give him that shot, but there's Barkley on the glass. Look at his nice adjustment as he went up.
Look
Barkley
out.
from Erving.
Boy,
10-point period for Barkley.
What a clever little push move he made. Vincent was right with him, and Barkley just slipped a hand down on Jay's hip and shoved him a little through the lane.
McGuire again having his way with Erving at the other end.
Here we go back to Moses. Wild looking shot there, huh?
And Barkley's not there to bail him out as Sam Perkins gets the board, and Dallas looks to get to within 1. No, they get to within 3 on the three-point shot by Dale Ellis. Alley-oop for Barkley, who somehow got above and has his 6th hoop of the quarter. McGuire with the great pass from Brad Davis. Mark has 30. Shot clock not really a factor. Still at 17 seconds with the Mavericks with a new 24 after Philly knocked it out of bounds. McGuire drives the lane and scores on Barkley. You called it, Norm. Long outlet meant for Erving. Dale Ellis is back and gets the intercept. And McGuire with the ball. Threet gets the rebound. To Erving on the wing. To Moses down low, and Philly takes the lead back. Malone up to 26. Double team Blackman. Cheeks took a pop. McGuire against Jones.
Got it.
Mark McGuire with 34. Malone down low. Bottom of the net time for Moses, who goes to 28. Erving to Cheeks, back to Erving, sets himself from behind midcourt. It's on time, he made it! Julius Erving with a three-point shot from behind midcourt has won the game for the Philadelphia 76ers. An incredible shot. It went. The ball game is over. Dick Motta with a